Parts of China are experiencing their heaviest snowfalls in more than a decade. Thick sheets of ice over the roads, freezing rain, sleet, and forecasts say things are only going to get worse. This comes at the worst possible time for Chinese, right before Chinese New Year, when the largest migration of people in the world, hundreds of millions of them, crisscross the country heading home. In the past, officials have estimated around 2 billion journeys by planes, trains, or automobiles taking place in this 2-week period. But here at Guangzhou's main train station, around 500,000 of those travelers are stuck after snow cut power to the train network. The problems in Guangzhou are being repeated across the country, with bad weather knocking out power, causing transportation delays. But it's a twofold problem. It's not just the weather, but in recent weeks, power plants have simply not been producing enough supply for the demand. The rising cost of coal, China's main energy source, has contributed to this crisis. And the government's control over the price of electricity, keeping it low, gives power companies little incentive to produce energy if they're going to do so at a loss. So many of them have just stopped production in the middle of winter.
The government needs to balance coal and electricity prices while anticipating future electricity price rises.
It's not just the movement of people that's a problem. Trains and trucks also need to move supplies of fresh food and oil around. This is the season when people in China have their biggest feasts. But with the government warning that things will only get worse before they get better, many people will have to look forward to more time out in the cold, hungry and waiting before they can celebrate and bring in the new year. Melissa Chan, Al Jazeera, Beijing.